see a lot of girls post their Cash App on Instagram. Yeah, they won't even post naked. They'll just post their Cash App like, hey, in case anybody wants to send money. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's just this one girl that I didn't like. She posted her Cash App, and then under it said, don't be one of those lame guys who only sends like $4. I didn't even know her, but that made me so mad. I sent her a message. I was like, hey, I'm gonna need my $4 back.
Welcome back to the Anthony Space Channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor, hit the notifications button right now and share the video if you like it. All right, guys, I got about 5 videos for you today. The first video is going to be Daily Wrap-Up Crew. And it's going to be a woman telling a man why he's not a feminist. And when you guys hear this is just unreal. And this is why when it comes to women, they're so delusional. It is just unreal. Not all, but majority of what we're seeing. Next video is going to be Kevin Samuels setting a woman straight about acting like a little child. And that's what men nowadays are getting sick of, is women not being mature enough and still having the mindset of a little girl. The next video is going to be Chris Rock breaking down why men are only loved under certain conditions. This is going to be a funny one, but it's probably one that you guys have already seen already. Then we have Jordan Peterson is going to be giving advice to young men about what they need to do to increase their work ethic. And then I have Just Purely Things is going to be telling a woman that it's not fair for women to play a victim, but they never go to the police, but always can show up at an interview and talk about it. It's just not right. You're brave enough to say it to the world, but you're not brave enough to go to the police if something's going wrong. First video is, oh, we've seen that already. First video is going to be us Daily Wrap-Up Crew with You're Not a Feminist. Let's get to it.
Why do you require chasing from a woman as a man? Like, why do you require that?
Because first of all, because I'm a feminist and I believe in equal opportunity. So as a woman, you have the equal right to chase the man that you want, just like you chase the career. No.
Have you ever gotten into like a physical altercation with somebody?
Yeah.
Then you're not a feminist.
What?
Innately, feminists are nonviolent. That's one of the main pillars of feminism. You cannot.
This is why you guys don't sit down and debate with women. I tell you guys this all the time. When you start debating back and forth with women, women get part of ideologies. Like she said, it's an ideology. She sit down and everyone only believes in this ideology. It's the same with Red Pill. Red Pill is just knowledge, but a lot of you guys have turned it into an ideology that you think people do not understand. She's doing the same thing. She's part of an ideology that people may not clearly understand what she's been told at her little meeting. So when he says that he's part of it, she's looking at it like, what? Are you kidding me? You're not this, you're not this, you're not that. It's the same thing with Red Pill. Let's get to it.
Like, feminism is an ideology.
So the minute you defend yourself, you're not feminist.
She's somewhat right. All right, it is a ideology. There's a lot of ideologies out there, guys, which is why I tell you, just don't go 100% into one thing. Actually get life experiences. Next video is going to be Kevin Samuels breaking down to a lady why she still acts like a child.
She basically tried to come in and say that the problem is men. The problem is there are not enough men with money who are straight looking for women. Wrong. It's that many of you women are unfit for the men you're looking for. You're physically unfit, you're emotionally unfit, psychologically unfit, you're relationally unfit.
And Kevin's right. That's what women are not understanding. There's more than enough good guys out here running around that got good jobs that are ready to be husbands. But a lot of you are not psychologically fit to be a wife. You're not physically fit to be a wife. Your whole lifestyle is not fit to be a wife. It's just meant for you to be an individual woman who just have guys that you sleep with on the side.
Not all, so I keep a husband. I'm not worried. You're not talking to me.
Yeah. And your husband he's a successful man.
You know what? I don't have to work. I'm fine. And I look young, so I'm not worried.
And you active and young.
And I want to. Who wants to look old or stressed out?
This is a damn shame. This is what our women think they should be. A fucking childish 50-year-old.
No one says
Fucking childish 50-year-old. I'm sitting here looking at this. This is what black men have to pick from. This is another woman who comes in.
He's right, but we're talking about also black men that have their life together. We're not talking about the lazy guys that are sitting at home. We're talking about black men that are actually working. We ain't talking about niggas. All right? This is you have a bad choice of women to pick from as well, which is why like passport bros, everyone's getting their passport. They're going to other countries or they're experimenting other race of women because they're getting better results. Next video is going to be Chris Rock breaking down why men are only loved under conditions.
Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides us. Okay? When you meet a new girl, what do your friends ask you? What she look like? Ladies, when you meet a new guy, what do your friends ask you? What does he do? What the fuck does that do that can help you out? Can this motherfucker facilitate a dream or not?
And he's absolutely right, which is why we tell you get on the purpose. It breaks it down just like that. When you go to brag to your boys about your woman, you don't brag about how educated she is. You don't brag about the nice job she got unless you're a bummy dude. See, bummy dudes that do that, like, man, my girl give me money. I'm getting money off my girl. My girl just got a good job. My girl doing this. My girl making moves. My girl doing that. When you come across those type of guys who always brag about what their girl is doing good, those are guys that are not really men that are in the same bracket as us. When it comes down to reality, a man's gonna want a good-looking woman, and a woman's gonna want a man who is on his purpose, period. When the roles flip, then you're gonna have a disastrous relationship. It's that simple. As much as a woman could say that I'm the breadwinner and I take care of the man, the downfall about it is you're gonna talk to him like a little boy. There's not one woman who is the bread maker and the alpha of the relationship that talks to her husband like she has any respect for him. After a while, she'll just start treating you like you're one of the kids, and then you and the kids will become best friends. Next video is going to be Jordan Peterson giving advice to guys in their 20s.
Socialization. Now, one of the things I recommend to young people, especially true for people in their 20s, is that you should push yourself beyond your limits of tolerance in your 20s to find out where it is. How disciplined can you become? Can you work 12 hours a day? Can you work 8 hours a day? Can you work 3 hours a day? Like flat out. Where's your limit? And how much work can you do and how much socialization? Push yourself past and then back off to that point where it's optimally sustainable. Now, one of the things I recommend.
Okay, he's absolutely right. Which is why I tell a lot of you guys in your 20s, you do not need to be thinking about women whatsoever. It's going to be more than enough of them in your 30s for you to choose from. What you have to do is utilize your strengths and weaknesses. You got to know what you're weak at, and you have to know what you're strong at. Like, for instance, I made money in the stock market. I've made money with trucking, but I had to work at it because I didn't love it. I just knew that it made me good money, so I woke up every day and did it. But when it comes to YouTube, I know that I can wake up and do this every single day flawlessly. And believe it or not, for the past, I've been 4 years now and have put out a video every single day for the past 4 years because I love what I do. That's what you guys have to utilize in your life. Find your strengths and weaknesses and overwork them, but only work enough to where you don't get burnt out, but still overwork yourself more than what you normally do. And if that doesn't make sense, it's just not meant for you to be that guy. Next video is going to be just purely things breaking down to a woman that you shouldn't come on the show being a victim if you haven't been to the police. Let's get to it.
Seems disingenuous to me if you're too scared to go to police, but you're brave enough to come and talk about it on my podcast.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I misunderstood the question.
Like, I'm not saying like some women aren't scared to go to police. I know that happens, but it's just like, it's odd to me. I don't know.
And she's right. See, what some women are doing is all that we must just believe women, we must just believe women, all of that has backfired because there's loopholes in it now. And now stories are not adding up, and women are looking like whenever they fail in life, all they do is try to find someone to blame for their downfall. So you may have women who are in bad relationships. They're going to try to paint the picture of the guy being worse than what he really is. And like she's saying, you're saying that this guy is bad, he did that to you, but you don't go to the police, but you'd rather go on TV and tell everyone about it. It just doesn't make any sense. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the videos. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.